I want to talk to you for a couple minutes about love. And I was thinking about love, and I was thinking about the woman at the well and how it was so important for Jesus to tell her what he knew about her. Because, sometimes we think someone loves us, but then we think if they really knew who I was, they wouldn't love me. And Jesus wanted her to know that he really knew who she was and he really knew everything about her. And I just want you to know God loves you so much. And I was also reading about Paul and how we think that he's, probably one of the greatest disciples that there was. And he's written about 2/3, I think, of the New Testament. So we think of him as great, and yet in the beginning of his ministry, he says in 1 Corinthians 15, I am the least of all the apostles. And so he considers himself the least. And then in Ephesians 3:8, he says, I'm less than the least of all the saints. So the more he grew, the more he was aware of his unworthiness. And I think that we all go through that. The more we grow, the more the light shines, the more we see how sinful we are. But there's hope. And he says in 1 Timothy 1, he says, Christ came to save sinners, of whom I am chief. So he went from the least to less than to the chief. And you may feel like you're chief of all sinners, but you know that's what he came for. That's what it's all about. It's about his love. There's nothing that you can do that would make Jesus love you any less. I mean, he died for you, not because you were searching for him, because he loves you. And he still loves you. And I just want you to know that God loves you so much, and there's nothing that you can do to change it. That he's just a God of love, and he absolutely adores you, my friend, today. I want you to know he just absolutely adores you. He knows everything about you, and he adores you. And that's the God that we serve. That's the God of love. And I just want you to know that today, that God loves you and he adores you. God bless you. I hope you have a great day.